Every morning before the sun, my father and I would start the run across those fields of Pennsylvania green, the hardest work I'd ever seen. My hands were tired, my back was sore, I couldn't take another day anymore. I watched the highway beyond the trees, dreaming of a life that would set me free. I wanted to leave this farm behind, find another road, another life. I didn't understand my father's hands, or why he loved this stubborn land. He never complained, he never said how many dreams were buried in his head. He'd simply smile and say to me, "Someday, son, you'll understand what I see." But all I saw was endless rain, cold mornings, and the farmer's pain. I thought my life was somewhere else, far away from these fields and fences. I wanted to leave this farm behind, find another road, another life. I didn't understand my father's hands, or why he loved this stubborn land. I didn't know back then what my father knew so well. Sometimes love looks like hard work, and sometimes home is where we dwell. June turned hot beneath the sky. Clouds passed over but never cried. The corn stood thirsty in the field, waiting for a rain that never healed. Day after day, the earth turned dry. Dust was rising underneath the sky. My father walked those rows alone, looking at the harvest he had grown. But the rain never came, and the fields turned brown. I watched my father's shoulders slowly falling but the rain never came, and there was nothing to be found. His old hat covered tired eyes. He tried to hide the tears inside. He touched the leaves with weathered hands, like saying goodbye to all his plans. That evening in the old red barn, I saw him sitting in the dark. For the first time in my life, I saw my father lose his fight. But the rain never came, and the fields turned brown. I watched my father's shoulders slowly falling down. He had given everything to this piece of ground, but the rain never came, and there was nothing to be found. And suddenly I understood the land was part of who he was. Heard him talking in the barn late one night beneath the stars. He said, I don't know what to do. I've spent my life trying to see this through. I stood behind that wooden door and heard the man I'd never known before. Not the strong man I had always seen, but someone tired from chasing dreams. And I finally saw my father, not just the farmer in the field. I saw every sacrifice, every wound he tried to conceal. And I finally understood him. For the first time in my life, he wasn't holding on to farming, he was holding on to us. I remembered every winter day, every harvest he had put away, every pair of boots he bought for me, every lesson he had quietly given me. He never asked me to stay, he only showed me the way. And suddenly I knew that night I couldn't leave him there to fight. And I finally saw my father, not just the farmer in the field. I saw every sacrifice, every wound he tried to conceal. And I finally understood him. For the first time in my life, he wasn't holding on to farming, he was holding on to us. Tomorrow morning I'll be there, standing beside him in the morning air. Before the sunrise touched the trees, I found my father in the breeze. I picked up the tools beside his door and said, "Dad, you won't work alone anymore." He looked at me and shook his head. "You don't have to stay," he said. I smiled and answered, "I know, but this is where I wanna go." We'll work this land together through the sunshine and the rain. We'll plant another morning, we'll start the fields again. And if the harvest fails us, we'll still have what is true. This land belongs to both of us, and I'll stand here with you. We fixed the fence and cleared the rows, working wherever the old wind blows. The radio played an old country song, and somehow the day didn't feel so long. My father's laugh came back again, like sunlight breaking through the rain. For the first time I could see the farmer he had always hoped I'd be. We'll work this land together through the sunshine and the rain. We'll plant another morning, we'll start the fields again. And if the harvest fails us, we'll still have what is true. This land belongs to both of us, and I'll stand here with you, side by side beneath the morning sun, father and son, working as one. morning sky was dark and gray. After months of dust and pain, My father stood beside the field, watching clouds begin to build. Then one drop fell upon his hand, another touched the thirsty land. He looked at me and softly smiled, like a father looking at his child. When the rain comes again, we'll plant these fields again. Every broken dream, we'll build it back with our own hands. And when you're old, my father, you won't have to work alone. I'll keep this land alive, I'll keep our family home. The rain came down across the farm, washing away the summer's scars. The corn began to rise once more, green as it had been before. My father laughed beneath the rain, and I could see his strength again. I put my hand upon his shoulder and said, "Dad, I'll carry this when you're older." When the rain comes again, we'll plant these fields again. Every broken dream, we'll build it back with our own hands. And when you're old, my father, you can rest beside our home. I'll keep this land alive, you never have to face it alone. The old Pennsylvania fields were green, and for the first time I could see this wasn't just my father's farm, it was the place that made me who I am. Friday night at the old town pub, my friends were laughing, raising up. Then I saw her by the window light, a city girl looking so bright. I walked across with a country smile, thinking I could stay a while. She said, "I've got a man in New York, and farmers aren't really my kind of folks." So I walked back to my table, trying hard to hide my pride. She was the prettiest girl I'd seen, but she left my heart outside. I'm just a farmer from Pennsylvania, with these worn-out boots of mine. She belongs to the city lights, and I belong to fields and vines. I went back home before midnight, underneath the pale moonlight. The barn was quiet, the fields were still, but I couldn't forget her smile. I wondered why a country boy could ever think he'd find that kind of joy. But somewhere deep inside my heart, I wished we'd never really part. I'm just a farmer from Pennsylvania, but maybe someday she'll see there's more to these dusty boots than what she thought of me. The fiddle played a lonely tune underneath the country moon. The summer sun was burning hot. We worked the fields with every drop. By afternoon I couldn't stand. The heat was rising from the land. I left my tools beside the barn and walked down through the meadow grass. The valley stream was cool and clear, a quiet place far from the heat. Down by the valley, where the summer river runs, I forgot about the fields, I forgot about the sun. Then I heard a voice behind me, and my heart began to race. It was the girl from the old pub, standing there in that quiet place. She looked surprised to see me there. I could see a question in her stare. She smiled a little, then looked away, and somehow neither spoke that day. The farmer she dismissed before didn't seem quite the same anymore. Something changed behind her eyes, like a summer storm across the skies. Down by the valley, where the summer river runs, something changed between us. Underneath the afternoon sun, the fiddle softly echoed, and the valley wind was free. She didn't say she loved me, but I knew she wanted me. Down by the valley, she finally looked my way. That night she couldn't sleep at all. She heard the river when she closed her eyes. She thought about the country boy she'd left behind beneath those summer skies. She remembered how he'd smile, the quiet strength behind his eyes. Something she had never noticed was suddenly hard to leave behind. She couldn't forget me, no matter what she tried. The farmer she'd rejected was always on her mind. She couldn't forget me, so she drove back into town, walked through the doors of that old pub, and slowly looked around. I was sitting with my friends, laughing like another Friday night. Then she walked across the room, and suddenly our eyes met right. She said, "Can I sit beside you?" I smiled and pulled a chair. She laughed and said, "I don't know why, but I keep finding you everywhere." She couldn't forget me, and I couldn't hide my smile. Sometimes love takes a country road and takes a little while. The fiddle played between us, the old banjo kept the time. And somewhere in that little pub, her hand reached out for mine. She told me about the city, I told her about the farm. She said she'd never understood the beauty in a farmer's heart. She couldn't forget me, and I couldn't let her go. Two hearts from different worlds had finally found a home. The fiddle played until midnight, and neither wanted to leave. She came from the city lights, looking for a summer escape. She never thought she'd fall in love with a farmer in an old straw hat. Now she wakes beside the fields with morning sunlight on her face. She laughs when I come home at night, covered in the dust of this old place. She's my country girl, though she came from far away. She found a little piece of heaven in these Pennsylvania days. She once said she didn't like farmers. Now she holds my hand so tight. Sometimes love finds you unexpectedly on an ordinary summer night. We still go down to the old pub where our story first began. The same old friends still tease me about the girl who changed her plans. She tells them she came for vacation, but somehow never left. I tell them she's the best thing this old farm has ever kept. The fiddle starts to play, the bagpipes rise behind, the whole room starts to sing, and she puts her hand in mine. She's my country girl, and I'm her Pennsylvania man. From a little country valley to forever hand in hand. She came looking for a getaway, but found a love that's true. Now every morning on this farm, I wake up next to you. The fiddle fades beneath the stars, the bagpipes whisper through the night. My country girl is by my side, and everything feels right. She came from New York City, stayed here for the summer sun. She looked into my eyes and I knew she was the one. She loved my country smile, my weathered hands and face. We found a sweet love together in this quiet country place. But when the rain comes down, I go back to the old pub in town. I order one more drink and wonder what she's doing now. I keep looking at the door, thinking she might walk inside. But every time the rain comes down, she's still not by my side. Then one morning she was gone, back to the city lights. She said she'd write and call me, but the days turned into nights. I drive past our old valley where we used to laugh and talk. Every road reminds me of her, every field where we would walk. So when the rain comes down, I go back to the old pub in town. I order one more drink and wonder what she's doing now. I keep looking at the door, waiting for her familiar smile. But every time the rain comes down, she's been gone another while. Maybe she'll come back someday, maybe she'll remember me. I'll keep one chair beside me just in case she wants to see. When the rain comes down, I'm still sitting in that town. The fiddle plays her old song while the rain keeps falling down. I keep looking at the door, but she never comes inside. New York took my country girl and left me here with the rain tonight. So pour another glass, my friend, let the old fiddle play. Maybe she'll come back tomorrow, maybe not today. One rainy morning, there she stood, back where our old love once began. But there was a little girl holding tightly to her hand. I didn't know what to say, my heart was racing fast. She said, "This is my daughter, and my marriage didn't last." I don't care where she came from, she's a part of you and me. If you love her, I'll love her. That's the way it's gonna be. You don't have to walk alone, you don't have to run away. Give me your heart forever, and I'll love you every day. She looked at me with tearful eyes and asked if I could understand. I took that little girl's hand and held her with my own. I said, "You don't need to worry, you're welcome in my home. If your mother is my love, then you're my family too." I don't care where she came from, she's a part of you and me. If you love her, I love her. That's the way it's gonna be. You don't have to walk alone, through her tears and held me close that day. Will you marry me? She whispered. I said yes, forever stay. Now she's my love, she's my family, and that little girl is mine. 3 hearts beneath one roof, starting a brand new life. No more New York City lights, no more lonely nights away. She's home here in Pennsylvania, and she's never leaving again. The rain came down that evening, but my heart was full of light. She came back home forever, and everything felt right.
Sunday morning, church bells ring, flowers bloom and children sing. Family and friends have gathered here to celebrate the love we hold so dear.
She walks beside me, hand in hand. Our little girl is there to stand. After all the roads we've traveled through, today begins with something new.
Today we say I do, with all our hearts and all our truth.
Through every storm, through every mile,
we'll walk together side by side. I promise you I'll never leave.
I love you more with every dream.
With family and friends around, our forever starts in this little town. The pastor speaks of love and grace, tears of joy are on her face. I take her hand and make my vow.
I choose you then, I choose you now. She looks at me and softly says, I'll stay with you for all our days.
Our little girl begins to smile,
and heaven seems to shine a while.
Today we say I do, with all our hearts and all our truth.
Through every storm, through every mile,
we'll walk together side by side. I promise you I'll never leave.
I love you more with every dream.
With family and friends around, our forever starts in this little town. Let the fiddle play, let the old church bells ring.
Let our friends raise their glasses,
and let the whole valley sing. Today we say I do,
a brand new life for me and you.
Mother, father, daughter, 3, one little family finally. May love guide us through the years,
through every joy and every tear.
with
God's blessings sing from above. We'll spend our lives in faithful love. The church bells ring across the town.
Our family gathers all around.
We finally found our way back home, and we'll never walk alone.
I remember New York City lights, the crowded streets, the endless nights. I had a life, I had it all, but something in my heart felt small. Then I remembered your country road, your old red barn, the life you showed. You were a farmer, strong and kind, and somehow you were always on my mind. So I left the city far behind and followed what was in my heart. I came back to Pennsylvania, where our love had made its start. I gave up all the things I knew for one simple dream to come true. Now every morning, holding you, I know I finally came back home. I remember walking through the fields, the quiet love that time reveals. Your hands were rough, your heart was warm. You kept me safe through every storm. We talked beneath the evening sky and watched the old days passing by. The life I thought I couldn't leave was nothing compared to what I believe. So I left the city far behind and followed what was in my heart. I came back to Pennsylvania, where our love had made its start. I gave up all the things I knew for one simple dream to come true. Now every morning, holding you, I know I finally came back home. When our hair turns silver gray, we'll remember this beautiful day. The city lights may fade away, but our love will stay. I left the city far behind and found the love I couldn't hide. Back in Pennsylvania, you were waiting by my side. If I could live my life again, I'd choose this country road back then. Through every season, every year, I'd come back to you, my dear. Remember when I came back home? Remember when I came back home?
Every morning before the sun, my father and I would start the run across those fields of Pennsylvania green, the hardest work I'd ever seen. My hands were tired, my back was sore, I couldn't take another day anymore. I watched the highway beyond the trees, dreaming of a life that would set me free. I wanted to leave this farm behind, find another road, another life. I didn't understand my father's hands, or why he loved this stubborn land. He never complained, he never said how many dreams were buried in his head. He'd simply smile and say to me, "Someday, son, you'll understand what I see." But all I saw was endless rain, cold mornings, and the farmer's pain. I thought my life was somewhere else, far away from these fields and fences. I wanted to leave this farm behind, find another road, another life. I didn't understand my father's hands, or why he loved this stubborn land. I didn't know back then what my father knew so well. Sometimes love looks like hard work, and sometimes home is where we dwell. June turned hot beneath the sky. Clouds passed over but never cried. The corn stood thirsty in the field, waiting for a rain that never healed. Day after day, the earth turned dry. Dust was rising underneath the sky. My father walked those rows alone, looking at the harvest he had grown. But the rain never came, and the fields turned brown. I watched my father's shoulders slowly falling down. He had given everything to this piece of ground, but the rain never came, and there was nothing to be found. His old hat covered tired eyes. He tried to hide the tears inside. He touched the leaves with weathered hands, like saying goodbye to all his plans. That evening in the old red barn, I saw him sitting in the dark. For the first time in my life, I saw my father lose his fight. But the rain never came, and the fields turned brown. I watched my father's shoulders slowly falling down. He had given everything to this piece of ground, but the rain never came, and there was nothing to be found. And suddenly I understood the land was part of who he was. Heard him talking in the barn late one night beneath the stars. He said, I don't know what to do. I've spent my life trying to see this through. I stood behind that wooden door and heard the man I'd never known before. Not the strong man I had always seen, but someone tired from chasing dreams. And I finally saw my father, not just the farmer in the field. I saw every sacrifice, every wound he tried to conceal. And I finally understood him. For the first time in my life, he wasn't holding on to farming, he was holding on to us. I remembered every winter day, every harvest he had put away, every pair of boots he bought for me, every lesson he had quietly given me. He never asked me to stay, he only showed me the way. Suddenly I knew that night I couldn't leave him there to fight. And not just a farmer in the field. I saw every sacrifice, every wound he tried to conceal. And I finally understood him. For the first time in my life, he wasn't holding on to farming, he was holding on to us. Tomorrow morning I'll be there, standing beside him in the morning air. Before the sunrise touched the trees, I found my father in the breeze. I picked up the tools beside his door and said, "Dad, you won't work alone anymore." He looked at me and shook his head. "You don't have to stay," he said. I smiled and answered, "I know, but this is where I wanna go." We'll work this land together through the sunshine and the rain. We'll plant another morning, we'll start the fields again. And if the harvest fails us, we'll still have what is true. This land belongs to both of us, and I'll stand here with you. We fixed the fence and cleared the rows, working wherever the old wind blows. The radio played an old country song, and somehow the day didn't feel so long. My father's laugh came back again, like sunlight breaking through the rain. For the first time I could see the farmer he had always hoped I'd be. We'll work this land together through the sunshine and the rain. We'll plant another morning, we'll start the fields again. And if the harvest fails us, we'll still have what is true. This land belongs to both of us, and I'll stand here with you, side by side beneath the morning sun, father and son, working as one. morning sky was dark and gray. After months of dust and pain, my father stood beside the field, watching clouds begin to build. Then one drop fell upon his hand, another touched the thirsty land. He looked at me and softly smiled, like a father looking at his child. When the rain comes again, we'll plant these fields again. Every broken dream, we'll build it back with our own hands. And when you're old, my father, you won't have to work alone. I'll keep this land alive, I'll keep our family home. The rain came down across the farm, washing away the summer's scars. The corn began to rise once more, green as it had been before. My father laughed beneath the rain, and I could see his strength again. I put my hand upon his shoulder and said, "Dad, I'll carry this when you're older." When the rain comes again, we'll plant these fields again. Every broken dream, we'll build it back with our own hands. And when you're old, my father, you can rest beside our home. I'll keep this land alive, you never have to face it alone. The old Pennsylvania fields were green, and for the first time I could see this wasn't just my father's farm, it was the place that made me who I am. Friday night at the old town pub, my friends were laughing, raising up. Then I saw her by the window light, a city girl looking so bright. I walked across with a country smile, thinking I could stay a while. She said, "I've got a man in New York, and farmers aren't really my kind of folks." So I walked back to my table, trying hard to hide my pride. She was the prettiest girl I'd seen, but she left my heart outside. I'm just a farmer from Pennsylvania, with these worn out mine. She belongs to the city lights, and I belong to fields and vines. I went back home before midnight, underneath the pale moonlight. The barn was quiet, the fields were still, but I couldn't forget her smile. I wondered why a country boy could ever think he'd find that kind of joy. But somewhere deep inside my heart, I wished we'd never really part. I'm just a farmer from Pennsylvania, but maybe someday she'll see there's more to these dusty boots than what she thought of me. The fiddle played a lonely tune underneath the country moon. The summer sun was burning hot. We worked the fields with every drop. By afternoon I couldn't stand. The heat was rising from the land. I left my tools beside the barn and walked down through the meadow grass. The valley stream was cool and clear, a quiet place far from the heat. Down by the valley, where the summer river runs, I forgot about the fields, I forgot about the sun. Then I heard a voice behind me, and my heart began to race. It was the girl from the old pub, standing there in that quiet place. She looked surprised to see me there. I could see a question in her stare. She smiled a little, then looked away, and somehow neither spoke that day. The farmer she dismissed before didn't seem quite the same anymore. Something changed behind her eyes, like a summer storm across the skies. Down by the valley, where the summer river runs, something changed between us. Underneath the afternoon sun, the fiddle softly echoed, and the valley wind was free. She didn't say she loved me, but I knew she wanted me. Down by the valley, she finally looked my way. That night she couldn't sleep at all. She heard the river when she closed her eyes. She thought about the country boy she'd left behind beneath those summer skies. She remembered how he'd smile, the quiet strength behind his eyes. Something she had never noticed was suddenly hard to leave behind. She couldn't forget me, no matter what she tried. The farmer she'd rejected was always on her mind. She couldn't forget me, so she drove back into town, walked through the doors of that old pub, and slowly looked around. I was sitting with my friends, laughing like another Friday night. Then she walked across the room, and suddenly our eyes met right. She said, "Can I sit beside you?" I smiled and pulled a chair. She laughed and said, "I don't know why, but I keep finding you everywhere." She couldn't forget me, and I couldn't hide my smile. Sometimes love takes a country road and takes a little while. The fiddle played between us, the old banjo kept the time, and somewhere in that little pub, her hand reached out for mine. She told me about the city, I told her about the farm. She said she'd never understood the beauty in a farmer's heart. She couldn't forget me, and I couldn't let her go. Two hearts from different worlds had finally found a home. The fiddle played until midnight, and neither wanted to leave.
She came from the city lights, looking for a summer escape. She never thought she'd fall in love with a farmer in an old straw hat. Now she wakes beside the fields
with morning sunlight on her face. She laughs when I come home at night, covered in the dust of this old place. She's my country girl, though she came from far away. She found a little piece of heaven in these Pennsylvania days. She once said she didn't like farmers. Now she holds my hand so tight. Sometimes love finds you unexpectedly on an ordinary summer night. We still go down to the old pub where our story first began. The same old friends still tease me about the girl who changed her plans. She tells them she came for vacation, but somehow never left. I tell them she's the best thing this old farm has ever kept. The fiddle starts to play, the bagpipes rise behind, the whole room starts to sing, and she puts her hand in mine. She's my country girl, and I'm her Pennsylvania man. From a little country valley to forever hand in hand. She came looking for a getaway, but found a love that's true. Now every morning on this farm, I wake up next to you. The fiddle fades beneath the stars, the bagpipes whisper through the night. My country girl is by my side, and everything feels right. She came from New York City, stayed here for the summer sun. She looked into my eyes and I knew she was the one. She loved my country smile, my weathered hands and face. We found a sweet love together in this quiet country place. But when the rain comes down, I go back to the old pub in town. I order one more drink and wonder what she's doing now. I keep looking at the door, thinking she might walk inside. But every time the rain comes down, she's still not by my side. Then one morning she was gone, back to the city lights. She said she'd write and call me, but the days turned into nights. I drive past our old valley where we used to laugh and talk. Every road reminds me of her, every field where we would walk. So when the rain comes down, I go back to the old pub in town. I order one more drink and wonder what she's doing now. I keep looking at the door, waiting for her familiar smile. But every time the rain comes down, she's been gone another while. Maybe she'll come back someday, maybe she'll remember me. I'll keep one chair beside me just in case she wants to see. When the rain comes down, I'm still sitting in that town. The fiddle plays her old song while the rain keeps falling down. I keep looking at the door, but she never comes inside. New York took my country girl and left me here with the rain tonight. So pour another glass, my friend, let the old fiddle play. Maybe she'll come back tomorrow, maybe not today. One rainy morning, there she stood, back where our old love once began. But there was a little girl holding tightly to her hand. I didn't know what to say, my heart was racing fast. She said, "This is my daughter, and my marriage didn't last." I don't care where she came from, she's a part of you and me. If you love her, I'll love her. That's the way it's gonna be. You don't have to walk alone, you don't have to run away. Give me your heart forever, and I'll love you every day. She looked at me with tearful eyes and asked if I could understand. I took that little girl's hand and held her with my own. I said, "You don't need to worry, you're welcome in my home. If your mother is my love, then you're my family too." I don't care where she came from, she's a part of you and me. If you love her, I love her. That's the way it's gonna be. You don't have to walk alone, you don't begin. She smiled through her tears and held me close that day. "Will you marry me?" she whispered. I said, "Yes, forever stay." Now she's my love, she's my family, and that little girl is mine. 3 hearts beneath one roof, starting a brand new life. No more New York City lights, no more lonely nights away. She's home here in Pennsylvania, and she's never leaving again. The rain came down that evening, but my heart was full of light. She came back home forever, and everything felt right.
Sunday morning, church bells ring, flowers bloom and children sing. Family and friends have gathered here to celebrate the love we hold so dear.
She walks beside me, hand in hand. Our little girl is there to stand. After all the roads we've traveled through, today begins with something new.
Today we say I do, with all our hearts and all our truth.
Through every storm, through every mile,
We'll walk together side by side. I promise you I'll never leave.
I love you more with every dream.
With family and friends around, our forever starts in this little town. The pastor speaks of love and grace. Tears of joy are on her face. I take her hand and make my vow.
I choose you then, I choose you now.
She looks at me and softly says, I'll stay with you for all our days.
Our little girl begins to smile,
And heaven seems to shine a while.
today we say I do, with all our hearts and all our truth.
Through every storm, through every mile,
We'll walk together side by side. I promise you I'll never leave.
I love you more with every dream.
With family and friends around, our forever starts in this little town. Let the fiddle play, let the old church bells ring.
Let our friends raise their glasses,
And let the whole valley sing. Today we say I do.
a brand new life for me and you.
Mother, father, daughter, 3,
One little family finally.
may love guide us through the years, through
God's blessings sing from above. We'll spend our lives in faithful love. The church bells ring across the town.
Our family gathers all around.
We finally found our way back home, and we'll never walk alone.
I remember New York City lights, the crowded streets, the endless nights. I had a life, I had it all, but something in my heart felt small. Then I remembered your country road, your old red barn, the life you showed. You were a farmer, strong and kind, and somehow you were always on my mind. So I left the city far behind and followed what was in my heart. I came back to Pennsylvania, where our love had made its start. I gave up all the things I knew for one simple dream to come true. Now every morning, holding you, I know I finally came back home. I remember walking through the fields, the quiet love that time reveals. Your hands were rough, your heart was warm. You kept me safe through every storm. We talked beneath the evening sky and watched the old days passing by. The life I thought I couldn't leave was nothing compared to what I believe. So I left the city far behind and followed what was in my heart. I came back to Pennsylvania, where our love had made its start. I gave up all the things I knew for one simple dream to come true. Now every morning, holding you, I know I finally came back home. When our hair turns silver gray, we'll remember this beautiful day. The city lights may fade away, but our love will stay. I left the city far behind and found the love I couldn't hide. Back in Pennsylvania, you were waiting by my side. If I could live my life again, I'd choose this country road back then. Through every season, every year, I'd come back to you, my dear. Remember when I came back home? Remember when I came